Maktub 1.39. This was written to Shaykh Muhammad Chitori, and summary is clarifying that 1. Heart is the director, madrikar of all actions. 2. Nothing is accomplished by a practice that is in the outward form only, that lacks spirituality, that is amal suri, or worship that is done as a matter of custom merely, ibadati rasmi, but not from the heart. Starts by the reverence for the Prince of Mankind, whose sight is free from deviation from the truth. On him and on progeny, benediction, peace offerings. Bihirmati Said al Bashir al Muharrari on Zaigil Basari, Allahi wa ala Ali, as salawat wa taslimat. May Allah bestow on us the ability to shun what is other than His own self, Maduni Khod Iradi, and instead to turn our face onto His holy person. First section. Both Sufism and Sharia is needed for salvation. Heart directs all actions. If it is captivated by something other than God, then it is bad and worthless. Nothing is accomplished by a practice that is in the outward form only, lacking spirituality. It's amal suri, or worship as a matter of custom, ibadati rasmi, that is not from the heart. What are needed are both of these. 1. The heart is healed, that is, attains salamati of the infatuation with the maseva. And what is maseva is anything other than God. And number 2, the body performs wholesome deed, aml saliha, as per the Sharia. It's baseless, batil, to claim that the heart is healed, while the body fails to take up a wholesome practice. Just as it's inconceivable that the spirit exists without a body in this world, the same way it is inconceivable that the heart is healed without the body doing good deeds. In this time, many of them who misinterpret Islam so badly that they have exacted boundaries, that is mulhid, to make such claims. May Allah save us from their false beliefs. As a gift from His beloved, benedictions and peace be on Him. Najjana Allahu subhanahu wa on mugna kadatihim bisadakati habibihi alayhi salawat wa salam wa tahiyatu. Now let's do on Maktub 1.40. It is written to Shaykh Muhammad Chitori. The summary is clarifying 1. How to attain the station of purity of intention, ikhlas. That is one of the 3 parts of the Sharia. And number 2, the tariqa and hakika, what it merely means to perfect this part, are servants of the Sharia. Let's start. We glorify God and offer peace to His Prophet and salute Him. Nahmaduhu wa nusalli ala nabihi wa nusallimu. Purity of intention, ikhlas. Dear Sir, after crossing the way station of wayfaring, manazil suluk, and cutting through the station of attraction, maqamati jazba, I understood that the purpose of the Sufi journey and wayfaring, sa'i and suluk, is to attain the station of ikhlas, purity of intention. In turn, that depends on the annihilation of the false god outside and inside the nafs, and that ikhlas is 1/3 of the Sharia. Sharia comprises of 3 parts: knowledge, ilm, practice, amal, purity of intention, ikhlas. Therefore, tariqa and hakika are both servants of Sharia in one's quest to attain an integral part of the Sharia, which is purity of intention, ikhlas. This is the reality of the matter, but everyone's understanding does not reach there. Most of the people of the world are immersed in dreams and imagination. Like children, they are satisfied with walnuts and raisins. How would they appreciate the perfection of the Sharia or the realities of tariqa and hakika? They consider the Sharia to be the chef and hakika to be the kernel. They do not realize that Hakika, the reality, is as such. They have been allured by the idiotic saying thrown down by the Sufis and seduced by their own states and stations. May exalted Allah guide them onto the straightness of the straight, wide, and well tested path. Hadam Allah subhanahu sawa'a sirat. Peace be on you and on all wholesome devotees of Allah. Assalamu alayna wa ala ibadillah salihin. Ameen. Written Shaykh Dervish. In summary, may the Haqq shine and embellish our outer and inner realm with the emulation of the illuminated Sunnah of the Mustafa, according to the measure of reverence of the Prophet and his noble progeny. On him and on them be benediction and peace offerings. Bihurmati Nabi wa alihil amjadi alahi wa alayhimu as-salawat wa taslimat. Muhammad, the messenger of Allah, is the beloved of the Lord of the world, Mahbub bi Alami, Rabbul Alameen. All things that are beautiful and longed for, Khub, Margub, are for the one who is sought and loved, Matlub, Mahbub. For this reason, that the Haqq subhanahu wa ta'ala has stated in his noble message, indeed you have magnificent character traits. Innaka la ala khuluqin azimin. He also stated, indeed you are definitely a messenger who is on the straight path. Innaka la minal mursalina ala siratim mustaqim. He has also said, this is the straight path, so follow him, do not follow other paths. Anna hazal siratil mustaqiman fattabi'uhu wa la tattabi'u al-subula. He has named his community's path and straight path, Sirat Mustaqim. He has included the rest of the paths within many paths, Subul, and has forbidden following them. That Master Muhammad has also said, he has revealed it for gratefulness, and he has let the creation know to give him guidance. For the best guidance, the guidance of Muhammad, Izharana lil-shukri wa ilaman lil-khaliki wa hidayatan lahum khair al-hadi hadiyu Muhammadin. He has also stated, my Lord has taught me adab, and so my adab is beautiful. Addabani Rabbi fahsana tadibi. The inner realm completes the outer facade, that is, batin completes zahir and makes it perfect. They do not differ from each other even by the amount of the head of a hair. For example, not to utter a lie by the tongue is Sharia, and to take away the instigation to lie from the heart itself is Tariqah and Hakika. If the taking away is unnatural and takes hard effort, then it is Tariqah, and if it is easy and effortless, then it is Hakika. Actually, the inner realm, that is Tariqah and Hakika, completes and perfects the outer facade, that is the Sharia. Therefore, by the wayfarers on the path of Tariqah and Hakika, if something like an unveiling of mystic vision, Kashf or Waqi'at, opposing the outer Sharia appears, then it is merely temporary intoxication, sukri waqt, and predomination of the state, ghalbai hal. If God brings him across that station into sobriety, so that that opposition would completely go away, and that knowledge opposing the Sharia would fly away like dust. For example, a group of intoxicated Sufis has proposed encompassment by the person, Yati Zati, and believes that the Haqq encompasses the cosmos by his person. That ruling opposes the decision of the ulama of the people of truth. They propose encompassment by knowledge, Yate Almi. Truly, this opinion of the ulama is nearer to what is correct. Additionally, this very same intoxicated Sufis contradict themselves and say the person of the Haqq isn't ruled by any ruling, hukmi mahkum, isn't known by any knowledge, ilmi ma'lum. For there, in the realm of God, there is nothing but bewilderment, ignorance. So ruling for encompassment and penetration, ihata sarayan, there would contradict this saying of theirs. Here's the fine point. You may know that the person of God is the how, bechun, bechegune, the ulama of the people of truth. All that is there, that is within the circle of necessariness, daire ujub, all that is other than he, masawai'u, all that is additional to the person. Even though that first sanctification established there as the Sufis like Ibn Arabi proposed, still it would be outside the circle of the divine purpose. Darai Hazrat Zad Berun Khavan Dasht. Consequently, it cannot be said that encompassment by the first sanctification is encompassment by the person. Therefore, gaze of the ulama is higher than the gaze of the Sufis. So that what is Zat the Sufis is included in Masawa, that what is other than God, nearness or witness of the person, Qurb, Mayat Zati should be understood along the same line. The higher station of friendship is the station of truthfulness, Maqam Siddiqiyat. It is on this station that the knowledge of the inner realm, Ma'arif Batin, completely conforms to the science of Sharia. It doesn't differ even in a small matter. The station above the section of truthfulness, the station of prophethood. Next section, message-centered prophets versus the Siddiqs. The first difference between the messages sent to the prophet versus Siddiqs, one is the knowledge that comes to the prophets by revelation, wahi is the same knowledge that is unveiled to the Siddiqs by inspiration. There is no difference between these two messages, except the difference between wahi and ilham, so they do not oppose. In whatever station is there that is below Siddiqiyat, there is some sort of intoxication. It is on the station of Siddiqiyat that complete sobriety, sawitam, is realized. The second difference is that wahi is incontrovertible, kat ghay, whereas ilham is subject to suspicion, zan, in its genuineness. It is because wahi comes by angels who are preserved from error, and no error may be predicated on them. And the heart is the place where ilham comes to, and it is high, for it comes from a world of command. However, the heart has realized sort of relationship with the intellect and soul. Yes, nafs has attained inner peace and has become peaceful, but mind, still remnants of its original nature, which is intrinsically evil, remains. Even though it has realized inner peace, still it has not shared its own attributes. Harchan ke mutmainna gardad, hargaz de sifat khod ne gardad. So there is possibility of error there in ilham. You may know that there is much benefit in having the innate qualities of the nafs remain even after it has attained inner peace. Because if the nafs were stopped from revealing its innate nature, then the path of progress for the spirit would be blocked. Then spirit would attain the quality of the angel and would remain confined in the same place. It is due to the opposition of the nafs that the spirit progresses. If there was no opposition in the nafs, how would the spirit evolve? The prince of the creation, Sarwar-e-Kainat, Prophet Muhammad, said on returning from a jihad with the faithless, we returned from the lesser jihad to the greater jihad. Raja'na min al-jihad al-asgari ila jihad al-akbari. He called fighting with the nafs the greater jihad. Here opposition means to reject the greater and prior, azimat, ula, practice, or even the desire of rejection, let alone realizing the desire into action, actual rejection. They feel so saddened, nadamat, penitent, pashimani, solicitous, iltija, and humbled, tadarru, even at the mere thought of rejecting the hard practices. The work of 1 year is accomplished in a moment. Let me proceed to the gist of the matter. If in something the character traits and good qualities of one's beloved is found, then one loves the thing due to its emulation of his beloved. This generation verse reveals this mystery. So follow me, Allah will love you. فَاتَّبِعُونِ يُحِبِّكُمُ اللَّهُ. Therefore, following the Prophet takes one to the station of belovedness, mahbubiyah. Consequently, even wise men with a sense of reason should strive to emulate the friend of God perfectly, both in the outside and in the inside, zahiran va batinan. My talk has become long, so forgive me. Discussing the most beautiful is also beautiful. The longer it gets, the more beautiful it becomes. If the sea been the ink to light down the speech of the Lord, then indeed that sea would dry up before the speech is finished, even if I would add more seas to it. لو كان البحر مدانا لكلمة ربي لنفذ البحر قبل أن تنفذ كلمات ربي لو جئنا بمثله مدانا. In the Quran. P.S. Now something else needs to be said. The carrier of this letter of invitation to God is Maulana Muhammad Hafiz. He is a man of learning with many dependents. He has little means of support. He wants to join the army. If you put some effort in getting him a stipend from the government, it would be a great favor. Let me not bother you anymore.